Today we're here to talk about 10 of the best mobile games of all times that you have to play. And no, I'm not going with the obvious ones like a Clash of Clans or Subway Surfers that are the most popular and that everyone already knows about. I'm diving deeper and I'm finding games that you may have never heard of, that you may have forgotten about, but either way, they're worth revisiting, or even brand new games that are really worth playing right now. In addition, I'm looking at a bunch of different genres, so no matter what types of game you like to play, there's a good chance I have something for you on today's list. So let's dive into my personal list of games that I would recommend that you play and download today. With 10 million downloads and 4.4 stars, we have one of my favorite mobile games of all time, Shadowgun Legends. The best way to explain and describe this game is it's a very Destiny-like shooter. It's an arena-style shooter with great PvP, as well as an amazing open-world style campaign that is just something different than the majority of other shooters that are currently on the market. This one's brought to us by Madfinger Games, which is a smaller developer that really has been putting love into this game for years and years on end. In an open world HUD, you have a nice opportunity to engage with other players, upgrade your character, and then take it into PvP battles where you can really test your strength. I started playing this one about 7 years ago and I still play it from time to time today. With 10 million downloads and 4.8 stars, we have Eternium. This is an action RPG game and one that has been on mobile for quite some time. Another game here that's been around for 5+ years and is still, in my opinion, one of the best games on mobile. Reason for this is it's a beautiful, free-to-play game that'll allow you to engage in everything that the game has to offer absolutely for free. Obviously, there are ways to pay for things inside of the game, but it is not very bad at all. Additionally, you can build out multiple different classes to your style of gameplay in this action RPG, and it has a ton of great progression that's going to keep you wanting to play over and over again. In addition to that, it has a really unique mechanic inside of the game that no other game has that allows you to control what your characters do based on your finger movements on the screen. Eternium has been one of my favorite action RPGs on mobile for quite some time right now, and it's still, although there's been a lot of competitors that came into the space, including on December, Torchlight, Diablo Immortal, this one still reigns true and is a great game that is definitely up there on the top of the list. With 100 million downloads and 4.6 stars, of course, we have Jetpack Joyride. This is a nice platformer style game that is just super fun. It's in arcades as well in different formats. And it's just a game that has, again, stood the test of time, that is just straight up fast and straight up fun. This is one of the better ones, in my opinion, of the genre, hence it making today's list. So this is a perfect example of a game where you want something fast, but you also want it to be really casual and you don't feel like you have to do some crazy amount of grinding inside of the game. And if you are a veteran player or someone that's looking to get into a veteran game, you already know that this one's going to be around for a while. Marvel Snap has 10 million downloads and 4.2 stars. And what we're looking at here is a game that's both on mobile and on PC. And of course, we are looking at a Marvel themed card battler. Now, I'm not a huge guy into card games, but there are many people that are. I'm probably in the minority here. This is one of the games that does it best. Additionally, being in a vertical format, which lends itself well to being a casual pick it up and go style game. There's many reasons why you may enjoy playing this game. One, the graphics are on point. It's really exciting gameplay specifically for a card battler. If you happen to like Marvel, it's a must play. And if you're into card battling games and this genre overall, it's one that can't be ignored and definitely has to at least be given a test. It's a really nice game, again, with free-to-play abilities, and it's not going to be something that's going to force you to spend to do well inside of the game. It's just a solid card game that you should try. With 1 million downloads and 4.6 stars, we have Mighty Doom, and this is one of those bullet hell style games. Now, there were a lot of these titles to choose from, such as Brotato and Survivor.io and Vampire.io. Lots of games that are really good in the genre, but there's something about this one that just makes it stand out amongst the rest. I do love the vertical format, again lending itself to that casual playstyle. And I also love how it has the retro style characters that we all know and love from Doom. The top-down mechanic is great and pleasing to the eye. The weapons are incredible, with the upgrade system making it extremely fun to progress throughout the game. And it's just straight up better looking than most out there on the market right now. And for anyone that wants to hang out with me live, I'll be live streaming Everlegend on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of this week at 10 p.m. Eastern time, 1 hour each night. It's a fun, casual game where we can all engage as a community together. I look forward to seeing you there. With 100 million downloads and 4.5 stars, Asphalt 9 had to make today's list. We needed a car game or a racing style game in the first place, and this one is my favorite in the genre. It's not your typical just race to the end of the map style game, and the mechanics for actually controlling your car are quite different than any other games you've probably played before. But this one is just super addicting and incredibly fun. But not only that, we're also inside of esports here, being a competitive esport on the ESL circuit. Really a fun game to play casually with friends, or if you want to become a competitive gamer, you have the opportunities there ahead of you as well. I love the car customization, but overall the racing is what really makes this game special and stand out amongst the rest. With 1 million downloads and 4.4 stars, we have Watcher of Realms, and there's a reason why this new title stands out to me amongst others in the market like Raid Shadow Legends, etc. It is your turn-based strategy RPG style game, but in a different format with, of course, a different twist. Offering both PvE and PvP battles, Watcher of Realms gives us a combat that is much more like a tower defense style game than like a typical turn-based strategy game. Now, I love tower defense games, I always have, and this one being reworked in kind of a hybrid theory here between an RPG, that's turn-based strategy, and a tower defense game. I think they're really onto something special. I could see this game doing really well, and because it's so different than many of the others, it had to be on today's list. There's nothing that I've seen or played quite like this one. 100 million downloads and 4.6 stars. We have Shadow Fight 3. And yes, I did not choose the newest edition of this game. So many gamers enjoy Shadow Fight 3 more than even the newer editions. This is one of the best fighting style games if you're not looking for a particular IP. For example, if you love Mortal Kombat, then maybe you'd be looking to play a Mortal Kombat style game. Same thing if you were a big fan of Street Fighter. But if you're actually looking for just straight up combat mechanics and really great fighter skill and mechanic inside of the game, then this is the best option for you. I don't believe that any fighter does it as well as Shadow Fight 3. With that being said, Skullgirls is pretty awesome too. Not part of today's list, but you really can't go wrong playing this fighter either. With 5 million downloads and 4.5 stars, we have Knighthood, and this is my favorite of all time turn-based strategy game. It's a bit quirky. The artwork style here is extremely casual, and being in the vertical format, again, we lend ourselves to that casual style gameplay. It's a quick in and out style game, but you have one hero that you try to build up the gauntlet of, being the big glove that he wears, to make him stronger. In addition, you'll be also upgrading different heroes that will fight behind your primary hero. This game offers some amazing PvE experiences and has a clan system where you can work together with clanmates to take down massive world bosses for insane rewards. I think this game is done really well, and I wish it has gotten more love over the years. Definitely one of my favorites of all time, specifically in turn-based strategy. 100 million downloads, 4.2 stars. We have Plants vs. Zombies. And no, not the new ones. I'm talking about the original OG Plants vs. Zombies. This is probably the best tower defense game of all time. I played it back on Xbox, I played it again on mobile. In this one, you're essentially utilizing different plants that you unlock as you progress through the game to protect your house. And it is quirky, awesome, fun, addicting, and has been around forever and is still one of the best ones to play. And finally, with 100 million downloads and 4.3 stars, of course, Call of Duty Mobile. This, in my opinion, is the best shooter inside of mobile altogether. This is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, in my opinion, again, on mobile. I absolutely love the game. I love how it plays. It's been on all of my phones over the years. Although I don't play it regularly, I do check in from time to time and throw in a few rounds because I absolutely love the game. It has Battle Royale, Team Deathmatch, and all of the objective-based game modes that you know and love, tons of weapons, massive amounts of customization, and even though Warzone is coming to mobile this winter, I still think this one is going to stay strong and do really well. It's the best shooter. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing so you don't miss out on tomorrow's video.